All right, peace, family. I'm outside of the courthouse in Riverside County. I just went through, I pushed one of my tickets. I got a ticket. Some of y'all that follow me on here seen me when I got a ticket on the freeway, driving, on the freeway, and I got a ticket, so I had to come out here to Riverside to deal with it. I wanted to talk about these tickets today, and the fact that, if you're calling yourself some type of revolutionary, if you're calling yourself some type of just a citizen that has an issue with the way the government is being run, you have an issue with society, you're pro-black, and you understand the system as an enemy to you, or you see it as something that's against you and not for you, you should be fighting every single last one of your tickets. Okay? Every last one of your tickets. I'm fighting every one of my tickets. Now, we may not all do it with our time, our own time, but even if you have time, if you can afford it, pay someone else to fight it for you. Push every extension for as long as you can, just to cost the system that much more energy, pushing things around, pencil pushing papers, shifting things around, that much more labor. Push it as many extensions as you can if that works for you. You know what I mean? And you should push every single ticket all the way to court and make them convict you in court. Even if you don't have a way that you're going to fight it off, or you don't have the best argument or something and you can't afford one, then make one yourself. Push every single one of these things in court. Make them fight for every single thing that they earn. See, that's part of the problem. Like, as a people, we roll over too easily. Like, oh man, it's the system. They can just, I don't know, man, they just get with these tickets. I'm saying resist. In every single way that you can resist. All right, and I don't know if anyone, just make sure y'all can, let me know if you can hear me or whatever. But if not, whatever, I'll do it again. But just make sure that you can resist in every single way that you can resist. They're counting on the fact that people are not going to go to court and fight these tickets. They're counting on that from a perspective of the way they have things timed and mapped out. And if you'll notice, if you look back in Ferguson, they had a situation where they were pretty much playing with people, giving people as many tickets as they can, and just basically harassing black people and just exploiting them for county revenue. So my thing is, this is something that I would like to see, and feel free to steal this idea, or if anybody could get the ball rolling on something like this, and if you need an investor, holler at me. This is what I want to see black folks do. Only for black people now. I want to see black people come up with something where there's a lawyer or a brother that's a legal adept person teaching people exactly how to fight every single last one of their tickets, giving them, basically coaching them on how to fight all these different type of tickets. We have meetings where we bring people in and do this, and then we pay people to stand out in front of courtrooms, just like these courtrooms here. Stand out in front of these courtrooms and look for black folks and hand them information to bring them into these meetings. All right, and then maybe a business that could spawn off of it will be someone that will fight these tickets for them. But the thing is, the idea behind what I'm saying is, if black people everywhere start doing this, or just anywhere that we can, enough to where it would make some noise and people would know about it, we would be less of a target for them to keep messing with us on these tickets, man. Because they're doing us dirty with these tickets, and they're using the fact that you're not going to fight them against you. So my thing is resistance. If you're saying you're against the system, you're saying you're pro-black, you're saying you're a citizen that's tired of being trampled upon, you should fight every single last one of your tickets. If somebody's going to mess with you, you mess with them back. Resistance. That's all it is. You may not be able to take over the state today. You may not be able to take over the whole system, but you can fight your ticket and make it hard for them to get that little money up out of you. Squirm. Don't take it easily. You know what I'm saying? People always say, like, well, hey, you got to be a part of the system just like everybody else. And I know you're saying all of this, you're a part of the system, but listen, I'm a part of the system. It's a difference between rape and consensual sex. I'm not going to take it easy, and I don't agree with it, so I'm going to go against it. And all I wanted to do is inspire people to go against it. If anybody has an idea or knows somebody that would want to do a program like that where we get black folks, because if we start fighting every last one of these tickets, and we come up with a systematic way to raise the chances that them coming after us for a ticket is a waste of time, we find a systematic way to raise the chances of that to the point where it's known and then promoted and propagated to where they see what we're doing, that's going to lower the chances that they're going to harass us for these little stupid tickets that they do, man. Okay, let's just make that money that much harder for them to get. And that's really all I wanted to say. Just resist, man. Stop just only coming out here. People want to talk and run their mouth. Oh, well, I'm against the system and I'm this and F this and blah, 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 blah. But don't take any actions to resist. So, but for the people who are real and really honestly mean it in their heart, and they have a problem with the way things are running, how this whole system is going against us, avenues like this, where your ancestors have fought for you, they actually have to entertain me and humor me in court now. Years and decades ago, they didn't have to entertain you. They had all these racist ways to go against you. They allowed people to terrorize you by killing you when you exercise your rights in here. We have a better way to resist and continue the legacy of what our ancestors have provided, as far as the opportunity for us to make it harder for them to mess with us. All right, so we might not be running things yet, but make it as hard as possible for them to steal this dollars from you. And if anybody has an idea for us to where we can educate people and help people to fight every single one of these tickets and this harassment we get, just send me an email or send me a message on here, because I'll definitely be down to fund something like that or be a part of it. You know, I mean, I can't do it myself. I don't make money, but I'm saying if enough of us get together, it's something that can be done. So, yeah. But yeah, that's it, man. Resist, man. Fight your tickets. Resist. And we make it into a systematic thing, and you know what happened in the long term? You just might not have as many police messing with you about these tickets. It's just something to think about, man. Peace.